Okay, so we are going to talk about hopes. Now, what I mean by hopes is sometimes if someone tells you something, like if you're going to meet new people, like, oh my god, I'm so excited, and then someone pumps you up and then you're excited, and then when you get there, I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, you get so excited and you wish for it so willingly, and then when you get there, you're like, okay, this is not exciting. So I've been through stuff like that. Not recently, but a while back. I met these two girls at a place where I around somewhere. So I met them and I'm like, I just can't describe them. They're like my old, well, they're not my friends anymore because they've hurt me so bad, but they remind me of these two girls that I know at school, and seriously, they just carry on. Like, one kicks the other, and I'm like, hey, stop that. Like, and they're like that, and I'm sitting there. I was with people there, so I was like sitting there. I'm like doing like this. Sorry, Cha-Cha. I was sitting like this. Like, I was like that, particularly like that. I know you can't see my mouth, but. I was particularly like that, and I didn't have the stomach to eat either. So I was very startled, and I was a bit shaken, I was a bit nervous, and my shoulders were like shrugged like that. It's a while back, so I can't remember what I was really like. But I was just like that, and that's called being uncomfortable as well. So I was uncomfortable, and when I came home, I started crying and stuff, and I was a bit upset because I was hoping so much of that, and I thought it would go well, but it didn't. So, sometimes people tell you things, and they're like, oh, we've got these nice girls for someone to meet, and you're like, it's not lying. They probably think they're nice girls, but people know better than that. So someone says, oh, we've got these nice girls and stuff. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, well, first of all, you got to get to know them and stuff. And then you realize, like, I tried this thing one time and it didn't really go well for me. Like, I came there 2 times and I'm like, there's no girls here for me to see and stuff, and basically it was all boys, but it just felt really awkward and stuff, and in a situation like that you do feel very uncomfortable in that situation, and I get that. Like, I've been there like a time, like my mom tries to pump me up for something exciting, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna meet new friends, yay, and then you go and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, stuff like that, it just gets you, you're just so pumped and excited, and you start to get your hopes up and you wish for that, and then your hopes get down and you get sad and you start to cry because you want so much from that experience that, it doesn't really work out. And sometimes things don't go well. Sometimes things don't work out as the plan does. So sometimes things don't work out. But I guess that's what life is, Life is complicated for all of us, and if you're telling me life is full of ups and downs, you have your bad days, you have your up days, it just depends. But you just start, getting your hopes down. It's very sad and it's very disappointing, and you start to cry because you want so much. Like, I understand, I get that. Like there have been times like I've had my hopes down before. And it's hard because you want so much from that you can't have because it didn't work out well. And sometimes things, well, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but probably it's for the best if things didn't work out well. I'm not saying that to try to be, but if, sometimes things don't work out well. Maybe it's a good thing that it hasn't. Maybe it's a good thing that it didn't work out well, because sometimes life gives you twists and turns and corners and paths and stuff like that. So saying that point, you're kind of glad it didn't work out well, but at the same time you're like, but I was really excited. But you know, I had my doubts down a little earlier on, but yeah, it's just life, and you know, family's always there to cheer you up and give you a hug and you know, comfort you if you're sad. So yeah, that's true. But yeah, letting your hopes down is so devastating, disappointing. I've been there and I know what it's like. So I know. Sorry, I don't want to tear up it. But I know what it's like to be rejected because I've been there that time. So yeah, I don't get rejected by a lot of people, but people just don't understand. Oh my god, I just don't want to cry. Keep it together now. Okay. So I know how it feels like to be rejected by people and you know get sit out a lot, and I understand that like I've been through a lot since the last year and stuff, and for me to be rejected by other people, it is daunting and sad and stuff, and I've always been a loner for my whole life until I found my two besties. Okay. So until I found my two besties, so I've always been a loner at school. Like I never had any real friends and stuff. Well, it's just it depends. I mean, like I said, I've always been. I'm gonna repeat myself, okay? So like you know, I know what it's like to be rejected, and I've been alone for my entire life, and I've been coping with that too. But when you start to realize you have friends that are looking out for you, you kind of want more than that. And you think, you know, sometimes you think you're not going to get there. I don't think I'm going to get there. Like, I'm actually having doubts about myself. Like, I don't think I know this is completely silly and obvious, but people have doubts about not making friends, not meeting a boy, like stuff like that. Like, I have doubts about that, and I'm sure you guys do it too. But saying that, there is hope, and there is something out there. You just haven't kind of explored it yet. And, you know, like I said, if things don't work out, that's okay. Because if they don't work out, now you know. And for you to find your right place in life, I think you got to, like, not try a couple of things, but just, you know, see how you go with them, I guess. And for me, yeah, so I know what it feels like, but you'll get there kind of eventually. It just takes time. And like I said, this doesn't work overnight. It takes time. Look, trust me, I am very impatient right now because I'm trying to I want friends and I want to meet a boy someday. So saying that, I guess what I'm trying to say is that, you know, it takes time, and you know, I'm getting at the point where I'm a little bit impatient with myself, and I'm like, you just got to calm down and be patient a little bit more because things take time. And like I said, I am a rare gem. So it's hard for people to find, well, it's hard for people to find, not to find themselves, but to find people like them. That's it. So I'm waiting for people to I'm waiting for the right people to be like me and this is so confusing. So frustrated. So you want to meet people who are just like you, but have different interests. Like for me, I'm very kind, loving, funny, humorous, quirky, girl, and you obviously guys know that already, but yeah, it just takes time and stuff, and there's no rush. Like I'm still waiting for not results, but I'm still waiting, and you know, you just gotta wait, you know, that's all it is. But because I'm a rare gem, it's hard to find people out there like me. So yeah, I want to find people who are just like me and have interests like me, and who are nice and forgiving and, you know, caring. Not a lot like me, or then I'll get jealous. But I'm not a jealous person. So, you know, people like me out there. I want to find people who are like me out there. So nice and caring and stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to say, if you understand that. So yeah, that's all I've got time for, guys. I really have to go, but yeah, so just think about that, okay? Okay, bye. If you want more autism talks, like and subscribe to Mellows Monks to get more videos.